What's up, guys? My name is Brendan, and today we're doing an easy, basic kicking workout for tricking athletes. You see, kicking is an essential part of tricking, and if you want good, clean kicks, do this workout again and again and again. I've been doing it for years, and trust me, it makes a difference. So, with that said, let's get started. Our workout comes in 5 parts. First, we're gonna do a warm-up to make sure our body is ready to kick. After that, we're gonna train our fundamental kicks, so that way our basics are on lock. After that, we're gonna do some jumping kicks so we can get more height. Then we're gonna do some slow kicks to get more control. And finally, we're gonna end by doing some weird kicks and some shadow boxing. You can do this workout anywhere. I'll be doing it in my bedroom. First, we're gonna do a warm-up. I like to warm up my body to make sure it's ready to go for some kicks. I'm gonna start with maybe some light jogging, some bouncing, going side to side, keeping it nice and chill. Remember, this is an easy, basic workout. I'm not trying to kill my body. I killed my body last session. So this is about recovery and just doing some basics. Now that I've got my blood flowing a little bit, I'm gonna do some dynamic stretches. A dynamic stretch is a stretch where you're moving the whole time, rather than a static stretch where you are static. I like doing dynamic stretching in my warm-up. I find that it really helps me to get good extension, get good control, really open up my body when I need to hit those key body positions. Ooh. As I do this, I can hear like cricks and cracks in my body. I call this one the dog after dump. Oh, I hope the camera picked that up. That was loud. And now that I've done a little bit of dynamic warm-up, I'm gonna do a little bit of static stretching, but specifically for my hips, knees, and ankles, because I'll be working all of my kicks. I'm gonna start by doing my hips with a nice middle split and some split turns. It does take time to get into a stretch. You should never rush it. And once I relax in my middle split, I'm gonna turn my hips and pivot my body to face one way and then the other to do my front splits. But I am still doing a dynamic workout, so I shouldn't do too much static stretching. Now that I've done a little bit for my hips, I'm gonna do my knees by doing some full range squats and some pistol squats. This stretches out my knee, and my knees will often get a lot of scar tissue buildup, specifically this one, where I tore my ACL, so I often have to do a ton of full squats throughout the day to keep my knees from building up a ton of inflammation and swelling. Finally, I'm gonna do my ankles with some nice, easy ankle rotations. Try and point my ankle as much as I can, flex my ankle as much as I can, look at the bottom and look at the top. Go through the full range of motion. Make sure you're always stretching both sides evenly. Ooh, I almost fell. And with that, my body is warmed up and I'm ready to do some kicks. Next, we're gonna train our fundamental kicks. And what I like to do is I like to do 5 repetitions of each of the fundamental kicks on each side. This works both my legs, both my sides, and it gives me a good feeling for all of my basics. Whenever I drill my fundamental kicks, I'm also thinking about how I am stylizing them to represent my tricking style as well as my martial arts background, that of Taekwondo. Our first fundamental kick is the front kick. And we're gonna do 5 on each side. Our second fundamental kick is the crescent kick. We're going to be doing 5 on each side, and whenever I do crescent kicks, I like to do outside in, inside out. So outside in, inside out. So I always end up doing 6 instead of 5, but I think it's a little bit better for you. Outside in, inside out. Our third fundamental kick is the round kick, of course. And we're gonna do 5 on each side. Each time we do it, we're gonna follow through to end right where we started. Our fourth fundamental kick is the hook kick. And we're gonna do 5 on each side, just like with everything else. Oh, my hook kick feels bad today. Whew. Not too bad, but not very good. This is my offside hook kick. And it feels like my offside hook kick. Oh, that feels much better. But that shows me I need to work my dark side more often. One more. Our fifth and final fundamental kick is the side kick. I love this kick, but so often, so many people do it wrong. And that's not a bad thing, it's a hard kick to do. But it is a fundamental, and if you want to do a dragonfly variation, you should have a good side kick. Oh, my offside side kick is garbo. Well, that one was better, but still. Ooh, I need to work this. I'm gonna do 10 instead of 5. Oh my God. I'm so disappointed in myself. Note to self, work your offside side kick. Like I said, this is a hard kick. It's a hard kick to do well. Oh, all right, that's enough of that. Next, we're gonna work some jumping kicks to give us power and strength. If you do these kicks over and over and over again, you're essentially doing a conditioning exercise that involves your whole body, but especially the muscles you need to do a good kick. I'll only be doing 20 total kicks, but that doesn't mean you have to stop at 20. If you want just double the numbers in this entire workout, if you want to just destroy your body and get your legs super strong. We're gonna start with 5 jumping front kicks on each side. You see, the jumping front kick is a great trick because it helps you get all the muscles to jump while also conditioning the muscles to kick. When we do this, we're just gonna be in a fighter's stance. We're gonna squat down, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more if you want more of a workout, and then you're gonna jump up and switch your legs to execute a front kick. Today, I'll only be doing 5 on each side, but like I said, if you want more of a workout, do 10 on each side or 20 on each side. If you do 100 on each side, trust me, that's a workout. Oh, my offside jumping front kick isn't the best either. Next, I'm gonna do 5 chamber front kicks on each side. The chamber front kick is a great drill for improving your cheat setup and also helping you get more power from your swings. To do this, you just put one knee up into chamber and then you pull it back and forward as you jump off the ground, switching your legs to execute a front kick. Today, like I said, I'm only gonna be doing 5 on each side, but this is a good workout if you do it right and you put your all into each and every kick. Ooh, it's hard to balance in the beginning sometimes. Whew. Next, we're gonna train some slow kicks. If you want good power and strength, you should do a ton of the jumping kicks. That way you can train your swinging motion and your jumping motion along with that kicking motion. But if you want more control, what I would recommend is to slow things down with some slow kicks. If you can kick at half speed and it still look clean, strong, and effective, then you will be able to take that cleanliness and move it up as you go full speed. You see, training slow also is more work for your body. It's not as much work for your body to just throw your leg up and down, but if you slowly fight gravity on your way up, keep fighting gravity at the top, and then slowly lower it, it will be a far better workout. Trust me, the slow kicks do work. We're gonna start with 5 slow roundhouse kicks. What I would recommend is find a wall, something for support, and just get in that fighter stance and do that round kick as slow as possible. First, bringing that knee up in that chamber position, pivoting your hips around as you pull your leg back, extending as you go across, re-chambering, and then ending right where you started. I'm gonna do 5 round kicks on each side, trying to go nice and slow and really define what I want my round kick technique to be. I want to hit that chamber, pivot, pull back, and then extend to strike through my target. If I know exactly what each step is, and I'm able to perform it nice and slowly, I'll be able to do it way faster when it comes to doing a variation, maybe a cork round, or even something like a tornado kick. And now to the other side. Whew. Same thing. In this case, I'm almost trying to mimic my good side with my bad side. That way, my technique can remain consistent as I switch sides from my light side to my dark side. Because my goal is to be consistent, clean, and strong. That's kind of what I want each of my kicks to look like as I do them. It would look bad if my kicks were inconsistent, or if my kicking technique was super different from my off side and my light side. Whew. Doing those is a serious workout for your hip flexors. Our second slow kick is the hook kick, and we're gonna do 5 on each side. Just like the round kick, one of my goals here is to define my technique. Figure out exactly what I want my hook kick to look like as I do it, when I do it. My goal is to make sure I shoot out in front of my target, I pivot with my hips to go across, and then I re-chamber at the end. If I can hit each of these positions really well with each hook kick, I will be very, very happy. And the slower you can do these, the better, because it is, at its core, a conditioning exercise as much as it is a stylistic and control exercise. Whew, that feels really good, actually. I'm gonna do them on my good side now. I'm not as much focused on my chest positioning as much as I am focused on my hips and my legs. When I worked the fundamental kicks earlier, I was thinking a lot about my chest positioning, but now I'm kind of focusing on where are my legs? Where is my target? Where am I opening up, pulling across, and re-chambering at? All of these things are super important if you want to define your technique and have it stand out among all the other trickers. Finally, we're gonna train our weird kicks and do a little bit of shadow boxing. You see, all the kicks that I showed you so far are very prevalent in tricking. You can see the side kick in the dragonfly variation and the crescent kick in the shuriken variation. But seldom do you see the weirder kicks of tricking, like the twist kick or the hawkeye, or even a kick like the back kick. I don't know why I pointed my toes. The back kick. All of those kicks are seldom used in tricking, but they are very important. So what I recommend is to just do some shadow boxing. Imagine there's some random person in front of you, and your goal is to just beat them up. You get in that fighter stance, you bounce around, and then you kick at them. Maybe you do a front kick to their chin. Maybe you roundhouse kick them in the ribs. Maybe you do a front sweep and you kick them in the ankles. Whatever you decide to do, you can have a lot of fun with shadow boxing. And that's how I like to end my kicking workouts. Just fighting an invisible ninja. Thank you guys so much for watching. That is an easy, basic kicking workout that you guys can do at home. It's easy and it's basic, but even though you're working your basic tricks, you can still get a great workout. You don't need to work triple cord or double cord every session. You can literally just be in your bedroom and work a ton of fundamental kicks and basics and get a great workout. I am so out of breath. If you guys liked this video, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more. And if you want to get more involved with mastering tricking, please check out my Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/masteringtricking. All of my patrons get instant access to me. Not only that, but you get a ton of other rewards. If you want to support a different way, please go to howtomastertricking.com, pick up a Mastering Tricking shirt, or pick up the Mastering Curriculum, an ebook that I wrote just for tricking athletes. Guys, thank you again for watching, and please have a lovely day. I am gonna go drink some water.